You going upstairs so you can lay down?
Probably a minute.
You fell asleep. How long you been asleep?
Maybe an hour.
Okay. Gotta rinse out some of these bottles. I'm gonna take these labels off of here. Let me grab a knife. Take these labels off. And these soda bottles. So I'm going to. Okay, hey Lena Love, how you doing? I'm just wanted to do this video because I did promise people I was going to do it. Kind of show y'all what I did last time. It's okay if y'all don't want to stay for it. I'm going to end up taking it and piecing it and putting it on the other channel anyway. But I figured I'll do it live for those who were interested, okay? Okay, so, let's see here. Would you need something, man? You know that this right here is no good. Because you... Oh, okay. Would you about to put something in it? Okay. The water hot coming out. Okay, so like, I think it was over a week ago now, definitely over a week ago, a little over a week ago, I put some seeds in a container with some of these cotton balls, right? I use these cotton balls, and I was showing y'all how to start some of your seeds with just cotton balls, water, and something like this that will, if you can look, you can see the humidity, okay? That's why you needed the top on it. And it kind of helped some of the seeds, and the reason to germinate, and the reason I told y'all I did it was because the seeds were old. The seeds was old, and I did not know whether they were going to germinate or not, right? So it's a waste of your time to put it in soil and not know if they were going to germinate. So I'm going to show you that I did some lettuce with, what else was it? Lettuce and these green onions. Okay, it was lettuce and these green onions. I knew they were old because it says 2 for $1, right? And we know that the Dollar Tree has been 4 for $1 when the Dollar Tree went up to $1.25, which kind of gave me, let me know that, I bought those a couple of years back. And so I wasn't sure if they would germinate. And now I have the answer, okay? Now I have an answer. Okay, so I did both the onion and lettuce. And the reason being is because I'm going to grow those soon, because I want them to be touched by the frost. And here we are. This is actually both mixed up because when I noticed that they wasn't germinating, I kind of threw them all. I kind of threw them all in there together, right? You're gonna see that this one, because I didn't want to waste. I did not want to waste the cotton balls, right? You don't want to be wasteful. So originally I had the lettuce, which are the green ones. The black ones, I'm sorry, I think the black ones. And then I turned around and I saw like in a couple of days they weren't doing anything. And so I then said, well, let me put these others down, which are the little white specks. I said I was going to just throw these in my backyard, and if they survive and end up popping up later, it'll be okay, right? I don't care. It'll be back, way back in there. But, so what I found is that there's only, I see one sprouted here, and then one sprouted there. Okay, maybe one might be sprouting there and there. Okay, I see a little sprout there as well. So some of them are sprouting, but the majority of them are not sprouting. Okay, they are not sprouting, and it would have been a waste of my time to plant these in soil. Okay, now since then I have, and I just did these maybe like 2 days ago. Actually, what today is, babe? Saturday? I think I did these on Wednesday. Okay, these are beans. I knew these were good. How did I know they were good? Because I just purchased them. 2 for $1. Okay. And gardening beans and things like this can be placed in my area around this time of the year. Even though it's still cold out, it can handle it, right? These are pole beans, and there was only this many in the package. I only put this in here so I could know what they are, what type. And as you can see, they have sprouted. I just wet the cotton ball like I showed y'all, and then I put the bean on top of the cotton ball, and they sprouted. Okay. And so that's the beginning. That's all I needed was some water, cotton ball, and bam, they're doing. So I know these are good, which I pretty much figured they would be good. They aren't old. Okay, so I'm doing this year mostly hydroponics. What does that mean? That means I am growing in water. Okay, I am going to be growing some things in soil. It's not going to be a lot of things that I'm growing in soil. But I will be doing my root vegetables in soil. I will be doing my yams, my potatoes, my carrots, and a few other things I'm going to do in soil. And also some things that I know will regrow yearly, like mint. I'm going to do that in soil, but it will be in a pot. My onion and garlic, and also I am thinking of doing what is it called? I don't have my list down here. What is it called? Ginger. I'm going to be doing some ginger. These are root. These type of things grow in soil, and they're actually the root, right? A potato is the root of the flower. I'm not sure if y'all. I think y'all know that. I hope y'all know that, right? Potatoes don't grow on a tree or on, it's not a leafy, it's actually the root of the plant. So it grows in soil. Okay. But most of your leafy greens and leafy things, I'm going to grow hydroponics, and I'm doing it cheap because I am broke. Okay, I'm broke. I'm poor. I'm poor, baby. I'm always poor. Even if I wasn't poor, I will be poor. Okay, that's just the way it is. So I am a soda drinker, and I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. But it is one of my addictions. The only addiction that I have is actually soda. Okay, and so I'm going to use these. Now, you could use these whether you're doing hydroponics or whether you're doing regular soil. You don't have to buy any pots. You can reuse things like this, okay? But I'm going to show y'all how to do this. Hey, David and FU University, and they love, how you doing? Anyway, check it out. So, I'm going to be showing y'all a few, for today, this video, in fact, is going to be just using certain type of bottles, which will be these type of bottles, right? But then I'm going to do another video showing y'all another type of bottle later on, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, you don't even need a bottle. You could use a jug. You could use, if you want to use cups, there's all kinds of things you could use, okay? But I'm going to be showing you how to use these bottles, mainly because of this small opening here, okay? Mainly because of small opening. Why? Because I'm still going to be using the cotton balls. Like, for instance, this is one that sprouted. You can see there's 4 seeds. Look like this one might be sprouting. Maybe I didn't give it enough time. I see this one sprouting as well. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. Let me see. There's a little tail on it. See it? It's the black ones, which I think is the lettuce, is the ones that's not didn't sprout. Okay. And I don't want them to sprout later on. Maybe just the timing. I don't know. They should have sprouted because I honestly soaked those for like a day, trying to give them the best chance I could. And they still didn't sprout. Okay. So this one sprouted. Definitely this one. And this one don't look like it's doing anything. And it may, but I don't want it to, even if it may. I'm going to put it to the side. So the reason I'm going to be using this type of bottle is because I can fit this in this hole and make it to where it don't fall all the way in. And grow this in this bottle the full term of this plant, because this is a big enough bottle. This is a 2 liter. And if I'm correct, this, what did I say this seed was? This actual seed is, what was it? It was either onion or lettuce. And I gotta see, I think it's the lettuce. Let me see. Uh-oh. It might not be. It might be the actual onion, which is, I ended up, I'm thinking that's the lettuce, the onion. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a bunch of onion. Let me see if I have another packet. Cause the lettuce is the black seeds. Y'all see that? That was them little tiny black ones. And they didn't do anything. Let me look at this and make sure. No, those not even the same thing. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. I had so many seeds, and then my family ended up moving my packs. Okay, see, those look different than, what the other one at? Let me see. No, okay, I do. Those were the original ones. And they didn't sprout. Yeah, I see them. Okay. Wait, but I see one sprout. I see something sprouting right there. Right there. They're just taking their little time. Okay. And it's so small an amount that it's not worth it. But the ones that I do see that sprouted, I will use them. Yeah, it's not many at all. But I'm not going to throw away these, my cotton balls. Maybe I should though, right? Because I don't want them growing in the midst of whatever else is going to be growing on here. Like I said, I'm going to throw these. I'm going to take all of these and throw them in my yard. Okay? I'm going to throw them in the back, in the shaded area. And if they survive, they survive. And if they don't, they don't. Okay? But it won't be in my gardening area that I'll be taking care of. Because I don't have time. Okay? I just don't have time. You see all them seeds? Okay, so I've already rinsed these out. But I wanted to show y'all the difference between this bottle top and this bottle top. It's a big, larger surface area, right? And I cannot use one of these and fit in that hole, right? So that's why this way that I'm about to show y'all will not work with the cotton balls. But there is another way that these will work, okay? But I'm not going to do that video today. There's a couple of ways. You could cut the bottle in half, take the top portion, turn it into, right side up. Or should I say, I'm sorry, top side down. And then put your plant inside of it and let it. There's another way that you can even do these. There's many ways, okay? There's many ways. But I am going to show y'all how to do almost where you don't have to do anything throughout the whole growing season of your plant once you set this up. As long as your bottle is big enough, once you get the seed to doing its thing and you set it where it needs to be placed, you won't have to water it. Okay? You won't have to water it the entire lifespan of from beginning to harvest. And what is mostly important is that your bottle is large enough. You cannot use a small bottle and be able to get away through the whole harvest. You can use the smaller bottle, of course, right? You can use a smaller bottle or container and grow. But you will have to water it. You see what I'm saying? You will have to refill it and things like that, at least a couple of times, depending on the size of your container. But if you use something, 2 liter bottles, 3 liter bottles, a gallon will take. You can have a whole head of cabbage on a gallon bottle. So you could put one seed, which I am going to do. I'm going to put the cotton ball, one seed, and in this bottle with the fertilizer and things, right? You will need some fertilizer. And I won't have to touch this bottle until I'm ready to get that cabbage head off the top of here. Okay, that's important for a lot of people who are afraid to try certain things. They're like, oh my God, I don't know, like, when do I water it? When do I put fertilizer in it? When do I do this and do that? Well, there's some things that are just kind of just do it for you if you prepare ahead of time. And that's what this video is about. I'm going to do everything from the jump, and then I'm not going to have to mess with it again. Okay, and so originally, you don't need to put fertilizer, plant food in the bottle. You can start what you already saw. I started from a seed in a cotton ball, and I already got this to sprout. That means I didn't need anything. I didn't even have sunlight. It wasn't under any type of light. In fact, I put it in a cool, or should I say a dark place. They were sitting on top of each other. All I needed was water and a seed, and it sprouted. Okay? And so I can continue this until it becomes a certain height without anything except water. I could have left it. I actually could leave it in this, and it'll start growing, but I will need to start giving it some light. You know, it starts needing sunlight or growing light in order to start forming. And then from there, you transplant it into wherever you're going to transplant it in. Okay. Now, but I don't want to, it's living, so I don't want to kill it. The little poke thing, okay? It's surviving, okay? It is surviving. So I am going to put it in one of my bottles. Okay, but before I do that, there's different types. I was able to find this in my local, where did we go? I think it was, wait, it's on the bag. No, that's not the bag. Oh, it was Lowe's. We went to Lowe's, and I was looking for, actually a 2-step. I think I looked online. There was one that was a 3-step. There was one that was a 2-step, and they didn't have it. But they did have this, okay? And this is fertilizer. It's fertilizer. It's in liquid form. You can't get it in other types of form also where you mix it in the water. But this is what they had. And the people didn't know anything about hydroponics. You know, it's weird. I'm in the gardening section of Lowe's, and I'm talking to the gardening section worker, and they don't know anything about gardening. I don't know what has happened in today's society. That's why a lot of stores are failing. You know, you used to go into a store, especially a hardware store or a particular type of store, and you always knew that you can go in that store and get help, because they would hire people who knows what they're talking about. Hire people for the section in which they know something about. And then you have customers who going to always want to go there because they know if they don't know, the worker will know. But not anymore. I go into the fabric store and Joann's. They don't know anything. I go into Lowe's, into the gardening section, and they don't know anything. The only thing they know is where the items are. But if they don't know what the item is that will help you, then they can't even tell you what the item is, right? Because they don't know what it is to know where it's located. Oh my goodness, it was just so much. And then when I was like, hey, is this one? And they were like, no, that is not it. And I was like, but it does say it's for liquid. And then they took it out my hand and started reading it. It was so crazy. Okay, anyway, that's why YouTube, baby, YouTube University is, whoo, that's why I'm okay with sharing what I've learned. And I've learned from YouTube University myself, you know. So I have learned this from YouTube University, but I looked at many, many videos and decided, okay, there's another way. I can't find a video showing what I'm about to show, but I've seen multiple videos. I'm putting a few of them together and making this video. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so if I wanted to, I could start the seeds, right? I hope y'all understood what I was saying. I know I started to ramble. I could start the seeds without any of this. You can, if you don't have this on hand, but you have some water and some seeds, you can start them without anything. All they need is water and sunlight, unless you're doing it like I did, where I wanted to make sure they were good, right? I want to get them going, and I didn't even need sunlight. Okay. So I am growing beans, and what beans are these? These are going to be, wait, what kind of beans are these? Yeah, these are snap beans, which down south we call them snap beans. Which are green beans. Some of y'all know them as green beans as well. But I'm also doing beans like Great Northerners, I think kidney beans. And this look like a kidney bean, but it's actually going to end up being a snap bean, okay? Or a green bean. And they sprouted really well. This one looked like it hasn't done anything in this one. But at the rate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of how many ever this is puts it at over 50% rate, which is pretty good. Okay, all the seeds may not work, but it looks like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 of these did not do their thing out of all the others. Okay, and each of these make a big, and these are pole beans, right? So it's not a bush. So each of these will have lots of beans on them. Okay, each of these is one plant. It'll be an entire plant, and a plant should give you lots of beans. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the beans. But we're going to do a little. So I did read over this a little bit. And what it told me is that I needed 1 squirt per gallon. And that's what it told me. It says add 1 gallon of water per dose. And a dose equals one squeeze is what they called it. And they also told me what 1 squeeze actually equaled in measurement, which is 1 teaspoon. Okay. And then it told me, well, that's all I need to know. Number 3 is just water the soil, but we're not doing soil. So 1 squeeze to 1 gallon of water. And although I'm not using gallons here, I'm going to add up these. And then we're going to And then we're going to share it. I don't think I need a whole entire, like if I made a gallon of water, I wouldn't put that whole dose in this one container. So I think I would make a gallon, right? Let's say I made a gallon and I did one squeeze, and then I might share that between several bottles, if that makes sense. Okay. So a gallon, I'll have to do the calculations. Maybe I should have did that first, but a gallon is how many fluid ounces? I think I'm gonna take a gallon and spread it across 3 of these 2 liters, and then I will top the other portion off with just water. Okay, and that's how I'm going to do it. Hey, Pure Butterfly, how you doing? Growing your own is always best. Yes, it is, and it's easy. The only reason I'm showing y'all so y'all could do this. Y'all could do this in your house. You don't have to have soil and dirt or backyard. As long as you have, if you have a balcony, it's just as good as having a backyard. As long as long as it has sunlight to it, okay? And if you don't even have a balcony, you can grow this indoors, okay? You could grow it indoors, especially if you want to do herbs. But even if you don't want, you want to do, you won't have to worry about no bugs because you're not doing soil, right? You don't have to worry about no bugs, none of those type of things. You could grow indoors, okay? So the things I'm more concerned with growing now, so I can get this done this weekend, is my cabbage, my broccoli, and my lettuce, okay? I know there's beans and things like that. I'm not really... The beans also, because peas especially, okay? Peas have to get touched by frost also, and they can handle the cold weather. And so it's still cold here in Delaware, but it doesn't go below 0. It doesn't... Right now, I think it may be hitting somewhere in the 30s at the lowest right now, this time of the year. And these things can handle that. Okay, so that means I'm going to be able to put this outside and not have to worry about it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And so the first thing I'm going to do, see if I have a gallon container. Oh, and by the way, hold up. Y'all know I make my own wine and stuff, right? I make my own wine, so I was using the bottles. My son drank this type of whatever this is, I don't know. But I was making him wine, and I was replacing the homemade wine in these bottles. That's why I have them, right? And anyway, but you could use bottles like this. Okay, this bottle is also, it could be a glass bottle. In fact, I think I heard that the glass bottles may be better to a degree than the plastic bottles, because there's a group of people who don't deal with plastic, which we kind of understand, right? Now that we know that this plastic generation that we are in, and things like that, the plastic is now in our bodies and things like that, right? So if you are against plastic, you can do them in glass bottles as well. Okay, I'm not doing it in glass bottle, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is going outside, and I don't want to have to deal with anything if it breaks. Okay, yeah. But if I did it indoors, yeah, I guess I could do it in the glass bottles. I would put something around and make it all cute and pretty and set it somewhere in my house. Now, when you do it indoors, you do have to make sure you have a growing light. What is a growing light? It's just a light bulb, actually. A light bulb that has certain looms that it says sunlight on it. Of course, if you go and buy something called a growing light, it's going to cost more than if you go and buy something that says, hey, this bulb replicates sunlight, right? Now, those bulbs cost a little more than regular bulbs. Hey, babe, bye. You going somewhere? He heard me. I heard him coming back in. Then he probably thought, oh, she's going to ask me to go somewhere. So he slipped out on me. That's my sons for me, baby. They know me very well, okay? If he would have told me he was going somewhere, I was going to ask him to bring me something back. Okay, but anyway, so when you I've been doing the research. I told y'all I'm poor. I think food is going to hit us hard in the next maybe, possibly, couple of years, right? With the administration and way things going. If you have the ability to grow your own food, which you do. Some of y'all have more of ability than I do, because if you're down south or you in California where y'all have better weather, or anywhere that way, y'all have better weather, y'all have more of a growing season, and y'all could grow any and everything. I am restricted to a degree, right, to certain things. But then I'm finding out that there's also different types of, like, oranges and apples, when normally I only heard what oranges was grown in Florida or in California, grapes in California. We finding out that they have different types of grapes and oranges and apples, right? Where they can handle the frost and even the snow. And that's because yeah, that's the way our world is, you know. People in other parts of the country where it's freezing, they're able to grow fruits and vegetables. Okay? And so it's amazing all the things that I've learned in the last like 5 years, right? I started a garden, doing my own garden, what, about 5 years ago? No, maybe about 7 years ago now, I guess, right? Where I was doing it pretty much by myself. It's been about 6 years, because I used to call my dad and he would give me advice. The honest truth, he would tell me what to do and I would just do what he would tell me. But then he passed away, and then now I had to figure it out on my own. Okay? And that's what I'm doing. But okay, so I am going to mix this up. I have to find, so a gallon. Let me see. I have, wait, let me see what this says. This gallon says that it is 3.78 liters. 3.78. And this is not a gallon. 3.78. Oh, okay. A gallon is just a little more than this. So I'm going to, I wonder if this is a gallon. Let me see. Boom, boom. This looks like a gallon. What y'all think? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, but I don't know. This is, okay. Let me see. This is 88 ounces. It's a little less than a gallon. But it's not much less. Okay? Let me rinse this out. So I'm going to put some regular water in here. And then I'm going to shake this up. Move this out the way. Let's see. And then is it open? And then put a squirt. Oh, it squirted by itself. That was cool. Oh my goodness, y'all. So when I was squeezed, it shot out as much as it shot out by itself. That was crazy. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, and I'm gonna close this up, and then I'm gonna shake it. Okay, make sure it's closed. I'm gonna shake it really well, and then I'm gonna separate and let me get a funnel because I don't want to waste any of that. Okay, let's see. What a funnel. Where you at? Not that one. Man, I hate when they. Oh, here you go. Okay, it's on the opposite side. Boy, my family started messing with my things in my kitchen. You know it. Now, so So there's also something else I want to do. So I want to be able, even though I want to put a hole in this bottle, right? Maybe around in this top part, just for air. And in case I do have to end up topping it off, which I doubt I will. I shouldn't, especially what I'm growing here. What am I going to be doing in this one? I'm going to do a full head of cabbage in this. So I do want to put a little hole. I just need like a nail or something, right? I could use, no, I want to make a hole. So I'm going to use a nail and heat it up and stick it in there. See, hubby not nearby, okay? He's upstairs. I'm going to heat this thing up. Y'all think that's going to mess this up? This is his, okay? Don't tell on me. Don't, if it messed it up, don't y'all tell on me, okay? I'm going to act like I didn't do it, okay? I'm going to heat this up. Okay, y'all give me a second. It's on the stove now. Okay. Heat, get hot. Okay, I'm not sure how hot it is, okay? So I'm gonna touch it. Ow! Ow! It burned me. It touched me. Okay, it's hot. But it ain't hot enough. I'm a baby, y'all. It touched me for all of a second. I yelled even before it touched me. But it did touch me though. Look, it burnt me. Not sure if y'all can see. That may not be a burn, okay? That might be me crying like a baby. I'm a big cry baby. Oh, me so crying. Okay, I gotta get it hot. Let me try. Okay, don't. There it go. Yay! Okay. I just wanted to be, see that hole? That thing hot. Okay, I'm gonna turn that fire off. I want it to be big enough just in case I end up having to put some water in there. One of these, I gotta make sure it's big enough for the smallest one. I don't think that's big enough, but that's good for the first one. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Okay, I do not think I'm gonna need it. So, but I just wanted to show y'all. We just have to heat something up and make a hole. Okay, make it at the top. Yeah, and then what I'm gonna do. That might not be a good idea. We're about to find out though. Okay, because I need this to be able to fit in there and touch the water. But I need it to also, see I burned myself. Y'all see it? Y'all can see it now? I touched it. It was just a light. Maybe I shouldn't have put that hole there. Let me think about it. I need the cotton ball to be, I don't want them seeds to fall in there. I don't think it matters if they fall in there. They won't survive in the water, inside the water. I need the cotton ball to be in there, but I need it to hold up. Yeah, that's not gonna be able to work. Okay, that's okay. We'll use that bottle for something else. I thought of that idea. I was thinking, okay, I'll put a hole there, but that's not a good idea. Okay, now that I'm looking, I need the funnel. After I put the hole there, I started to realize that the way I'm doing this one is not a good idea. So I'm going to pour this water in there. Okay. And I'm thinking if I should fill it all the way to the top. If I fill it all the way to the top, then I won't have to worry about giving no nutrients the whole entire way. But I don't think it needs that. You know what I mean? You don't usually take a gallon of this nutrient and give it to one plant. You see what I'm saying? Usually what you do is you spread that gallon of nutrient between several plants. And so that's why I'm thinking I don't need to. So I'm going to put that halfway. And that should bring it the whole way. And let me use another one. Oh, I didn't rinse this one out. No, that's not. There's one that I did rinse out. Okay. Okay, I'm only going to do 2 of these because I don't want this video to be that long. But I'm going to actually be... Okay, that's enough. Okay. Oh, no, don't waste any. This is a bad place to be doing this. I should be doing this outside, but it's too cold out there. I'm in my kitchen. I'm cooking dinner. So I'm going to fill the other portion. Now remember, the only reason I even put this much of the nutrient in is because I'm going to be, this is going to be the full growing from seed all the way to harvest. Okay. I could, yeah, if I wasn't and I was going to be recapping it and things like that through the whole growing season, then I would use less. Yes, I would use less. Okay. Now, let me show you how to, I'm going to put the water in here. Make sure that's cold. Don't want that to be hot. I'm going to show y'all why that hole was a bad idea. The actual hole itself wasn't a bad idea, but where I put the hole, if I would have put it maybe a little further up, I'm going to top this off. Give me a second. I don't think it's topped all the way as much as I need it. Let me grab some. I'm going to top all that. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera in a second so y'all can see, because I cannot do this in the sink. I don't know why I'm doing it in the sink anyway. I'm gonna cap this one off though. Now, during the growing process, I'll be able to tell if it has enough nutrients by looking at things like the leaves and things like that. Okay, let me put that in there. Move some of these things out the way so we can see what I'm doing over here. Okay, cool. I'm making a mess over here. Okay, so I have lots of seeds, and it's ridiculous how many different seeds are. And I went and bought more seeds. And okay, let's see what I have. So I have some. I'm definitely doing these soon. Okay, but I think I'm gonna do some of these in hydroponic, and I'm gonna do others. But the hydroponics for this is not going to go in a bottle, okay? I have another way of showing y'all how I'm going to be doing it, and I'm going to be using a bucket, okay? I'm going to need husband to help me with that one, because we're going to be cutting holes. I already have everything I need, but I need him, okay? So I have cantaloupes, I have onions, which I could start soon. I have some lavender that's going to go in the yard. I have some watermelon, different types. Watermelon, onions, different types of bell peppers, by the way. Some dill and chives, which you could grow that indoors. Things like cantaloupe and watermelon, you don't want to grow that indoors because you have to support the weight. I have some peppers, different type of peppers, as y'all can see. And I have different type of cucumbers. There's the National Pickling, and the Munchers. And there's another type of muncher. Okay, the different types. And I love cucumbers. And we have some more, whatever that chili is. Look like a real spicy chili. Pepper. I have okra, which I love okra. And then go the pinto beans. And then I have parsley, basil. Basil is great to grow indoors. Chives. All your herbs you can grow indoors with ease. Okay. Some of these things, though, you got to be very careful because some things grow back yearly. So I need to buy some mint. I want some mint, and there's something else. There's a few other things that I want to get that wasn't at the stores that I went to, or the price was absolutely just wasn't worth it for me. I'm waiting for it to go on sale or something, or at another store. Anyway, so here we go. We have this filled. I'm gonna have to put this up a little bit so y'all can see what I'm about to do. And I'm going to start off with a new cotton ball. Okay, I'll take a cotton ball, and we're going to stretch that cotton ball. Because I want that cotton ball to be in here. But I also need that cotton ball to touch that water, and I'm not sure if y'all can see, but it's not touching that water yet. Okay. It doesn't have to be a cotton ball, by the way. You can get anything that'll wick. A piece of cotton fabric will work. I'm about to put 2 cotton balls in this because I need that to kind of do its thing. I need it to touch that water. So remember when I put that hole on that other one, I knew that it wasn't going to work because, okay, I need that. And see what happens. Just like I showed y'all last time, the cotton ball, what does it do? It soaks up and wicks, right? It soaks up and wicks. And so it'll be soaking up and wicking until the roots grow. Now, I have something that'll prevent that from falling. I was hoping I didn't have to use it. Let me see if I can find one. Toothpicks or skewers. I think I have toothpicks now. Should have toothpicks somewhere in here. Come on, baby. Where you at? Where you at? Why don't I see that? Boy, they be coming in my kitchen. And my whole kitchen is nowhere near how I left it 4 years ago, okay? Everything in my kitchen has been changed around. And now I can't hardly find anything. Hold up. You know, like you have, some of us have that kitchen, that drawer in our kitchen. We call it our junk drawer, but it's not really filled with junk. It's just filled with the odds and ends, right? But I also have a few other drawers which had particular things in it. And now, but my odd and end drawer do not have what used to be in there. I had skewers, you know, skewers, but they're not in that drawer. So they must be, have been placed in one of these other drawers by one of my family members. And I'm not going to act like I'm happy, and I'm not gonna act like I'm as mad as I really am right now. Just keep happening. They just took over my toothpicks or skewers. Remember them skewers? Maybe they used to be in that drawer, and now I can't find them. Y'all moved them back, or yeah, I don't see them. You have some toothpicks back? That's what I thought they were, but I can't. Remember the skewers was in here too, but now your son got so many different things in here. The baby, once he got born, everything, he took over everything, huh? I saw some toothpicks. I think. No, I don't see them, babe. I saw some Q-tips upstairs in one of their rooms, and I assume. Okay. I assumed when I saw them Q-tips upstairs, I assumed that it was something they bought, which means mine would still be where they are, but maybe they came and found mine. But anyway, what I'm looking for, let me tell you what I'm looking for. Maybe you can come up with an idea. I'm looking for to put something in to keep this up. Like, oh no, not that one. So where this won't fall in. So I was gonna skew it. See where you can put something through it. Like something through it. Which I'm not gonna be to where it could go in but not fall all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll have something on it like that and still touch that water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you use for that wick right there? You got a wick in that. What you use for that? To make that wick? You made that wick or you bought that wick?
It's just some cotton twine. But
You got, huh?
yeah.
If you got something like that, that'll go. That's what I need. I need something just to wick this up. That won't fall apart. That'll hold the seed until it sprouts. I could, if I put more water in it, which I do have the ability to do, because once the root started growing, the root will follow the root will follow. Okay, but I did want, I want to put a little hole there. I guess I don't have to. Okay, everybody. I was hoping I would still be able to put a hole in there, but apparently not. I'll be looking for something, but this is just the way you need to do it, okay? Put it all away. Okay. You do not want that to fall in, though. Uh-oh. You don't want it to fall in when the seed is on it, okay? Oh, man. That's not good at all. Not good at all. Let me get this. Punch a hole in this. Would you have some, Ben?
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
Oh, hubby got an idea, y'all. Hubby got an idea. Wait, oh, I see what you did. You think it's gonna, okay, just punch it in there first, I guess, huh? Hey. Well, get a new one. Here go a new one. I'll give you a new one. Yeah, try a new one. Oh, you just looking to see what size to make it? Woo, wait a minute. You know, no, it just needs to be small. Just go towards the top so it won't fall in there. once the seed is on it. Y'all saw that fell in there, right? But that's okay. It didn't have a seed on there. You don't want your seed to fall in the water, okay? Wow, that's hard, huh? Let's see if that's gonna work though. Well, no. Well, what you doing?
Bending this some.
Yeah, but I could. No, but that's not good. That's not good.
You said it's got to go in here, right?
Yeah, but you not. They got the wrong side going in. That's too short. And okay, let me see here. Ouch. Let's see. Okay, it's in there. I would top it off a little bit, but then what we're gonna do with that? Or
I got it.
I heard it snap last time. That thing could have went in somebody's eye. It's dangerous. That's why I said, like, if I could have got this through, then this would have been. Oh, you're doing it again. I got
I'm
no
holding
safety
it though.
Huh? What?
There you go.
You're dangerous, baby. You're dangerous. Okay, y'all. It does not take long, but see, once the roots get in there, it will. And once this dries, I'll start fitting there well. But I gotta rethink this, huh? I'm gonna have to make a actual wick with fabric. It'll be easier. These cotton balls not doing the job. It's working right now though. So I am gonna put my seeds on there, but I'm not doing another one. Okay, not this way. I'm gonna come up with another way of. You know which way I'm gonna have to do it, huh? I'm gonna have to cut them, which I did not want to do. Cut them and flip it, huh?
Do what?
I'm gonna keep this one because it's gonna do the whole growing, which that means I'm doing a cabbage. Let me find a cabbage. I didn't just get cabbage, did I? No, that means. Okay, I'm gonna do cabbage on this one. Okay, we're gonna keep up with this one. 2 weeks, it should have something on it where we can visibly see it, and then we're gonna follow it every 2 weeks. Okay, but I'll show y'all what the cabbage seeds look like. They're tiny, and I'm only gonna put one on there. Well, I'll put the 2. I'm just hoping that one of them grow. Okay, it's 2. I'm gonna put 1 because these are new. Wait, when did I just bought these? So I'm confident. Okay. It just needs to sit there. It's so tiny. It's so tiny, y'all. I'm gonna just sit that one there. I'm gonna show it to y'all in a second. Oh, okay, yeah, that'll work. Maybe. See it, y'all? It's right there. Okay. So hubby got me some wicks. Okay, so otherwise what I could have done is I could actually have this wick. Okay, but it needs to be short. It don't need to be that long. Around one of these, you know what I mean, to where it keeps this wet. But I'm gonna have to test that theory out. We're gonna follow this one. Okay, so this is a cabbage, and I'm gonna sit it outdoors. Okay, I guess I'm not too confident in doing any more like that until. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. This one is what I filled up, right? That means I'm gonna take this. Let me clean one of these bottles. Hey, babe. Don't you have scissors that'll cut through this? Or the bottle? What's going on? I just bought some scissors, but best yet. I want to cut. I'm not cut like that.
Yeah, the scissors should do it.
Yeah, you can get it for me. I thought I had some already though, so I don't have to. I don't like using the new stuff when I could use the new scissors when I got maybe some old ones. Okay. So what am I gonna do? Well, this is. I don't want to lose that seed. I'm gonna use that seed. Okay. Put that seed right there. Okay, so the way I'm about to do it, the reason I didn't want to do it this way, because usually you got to have some medium. I'm going to end up using this top of this bottle as that can hold the plant. Well, these are not the best. No, these are the ones I'm going to use for my fabric. They got some other ones. The reason I like, yeah, these are, and you're going to give me the best, biggest ones. You gotta give me the ones that look like the worst. They're gonna cut the plastic, okay? I might get, yeah, give me the scissors. I already burned myself. I might end up cutting myself with them knife. Okay, so we're gonna cut this, y'all. We're gonna cut this. Okay, listen, gardening, we just trying, okay? We trying to get it right. It would be better if I heat this up and then just, but then I might, thank you, babe. Okay, y'all. Get in there, wait. I should have drew a line, but you upstairs? Is he upstairs? You gone? Yeah, he's upstairs. Okay, don't tell him. Don't tell on me, okay? I'm going to heat this up again. Yo, that's the one. Okay, don't tell him. Don't tell on me. Okay? Do not tell on me. We're gonna heat it up, and we just gonna melt a little spot, and then we can cut, maybe, possibly, maybe. I hope I don't burn myself again. I don't think I didn't have to sit it there that long. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna heat it up a little more. Don't tell on me. Don't tell on me. Don't let him know. I'm going to be honest. Like, okay, let me see. Don't touch that. Don't touch that bomb. Don't do it. Okay, once I'm able to get it in there, then I could cut around it. Okay. And I feel like what I should have done was draw. I'm pretty good with cutting. See, and then you're going to put that in there like that. See that? See that? Y'all see that? Now that thing went all the way in there. That's okay. You put some tape. I should have went down a little further, but that's okay. I know how to keep it. And what we'll do, we're going to do the same exact thing. This time, though, the water don't have to be all the way to the top. It just has to be somewhat. And, yeah. Okay, cool. But I am going to need some tape, because I should have came down a little farther if I... Yeah. Now this one, it's not going to stay the whole growing season, because now it's smaller, right? So I do have some tape. Just have to be masking tape. I did see masking tape. Was it upstairs? I think it's upstairs. And then the other tape is upstairs as well. Oh, and I should have some tape maybe down here. Uh-oh. So every time I go in that drawer, I end up doing that. Something is irritating me because I have the sniffles and I do not have a cold. It only started happening since I came in the kitchen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll be gonna be mad at me. Oh, God. I didn't mean to do it, baby. It was an accident. Oh, no. Yeah, but anything ever go wrong, and it only go wrong with you. It's always me. You know, I drive the car, and when I'm driving the car, two times I drive the car the whole month, the car breaks down. Don't break down on nobody else. It happens when I'm in the car. I open the drawer, and I don't know what I did. All I did was open the damn drawer, right? Open the drawer, and the drawer don't want to open the correct way. And then it always looked like I did something wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. I used the drawer the way the drawer is supposed to be used. All I did was pull on it. Okay? And I just have bad luck. I don't understand. And it happened to 2 drawers. Something ain't right. I done burnt myself. My project, listen, I did this project before. Okay? I promise y'all this is not my first time doing it. It worked the first time. I just didn't record it. And now I'm doing it live and it's not working. And I opened that drawer and it acted up. I opened that drawer and it acted up. Somebody done put a curse on me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all internet people, y'all so wrong, man. Y'all putting curses on people, making me have to put a reversal on. That ain't even right. I feel like I've been just having the worst luck in the last 30 minutes. How long I've been on here? It's been longer than 30 minutes. I promise y'all I did this. Everything fit. The cotton ball fit in there perfectly. That's why I had decided I was going to put the hole at the top because everything. And then when I do it live, it just don't want to come together. The only thing I didn't do was put the, what's this stuff called? The fertilizer in the water. But I put everything together before I started this live. I did it yesterday, okay? And I was like, okay, I came up with all the ideas. I figured everything, how I'm gonna do it. And now it just now everything just not working. I'm okay with that though. That's how life is. Okay, you go to put things together and it may not work, so you have to improvise. Like my husband, I don't like that how he changed that up though. Because even though it's working and it will work, I don't like that wire. He uses the wire. I'm not sure if I showed y'all. Before I put it to the side, let me show you. You can't even see it. You can't even see it, right? You can't even see it, but I know it's there. You can see here and here. Right there and there. Let me see if I can do a close-up for y'all, what he did. Here and here. The wire is going in between the cotton ball. And it's holding the cotton ball up to where it won't fall in. Okay? To where it won't fall in completely. Which is good. But I didn't need that last time. But maybe I would have needed it. Maybe eventually it would have fell in like that one did. But that's how life works. Hey, it's Ty. How you doing, Voices? Hey, Taylor. UFO. David said you can get strawberries from the store and extract the seeds for its. Oh yeah, from the size. Yeah, I told people that like the little black seeds in the strawberry is the seeds or are the seeds? Is or are? The black dots on side of the strawberry, that's the seeds of the strawberry. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all. I have some seeds. Now, hubby been buying me. Wait, where are they? I have a couple. I'm not sure what these are. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. And what the other ones are? Should be. Where are they? Oh, I see them. Okay. Hubby has been buying me a fruit, but I don't know what's the name of the fruit. Right? It's so good. It's like a melon of some sort. And it's like these farmers, they sell, you know, those places where you go inside the road. And he found this melon. And it looked like a cantaloupe, but it's not a cantaloupe. It's some type of melon. And every time I ask him the name of it, he don't know. And I'm like, dude, like, what is the name of it? Now? When he go there, he know what it looks like. And it really don't tell you the name of it. You know, that's what he says. And so, anyway, I keep the seeds, right? I've been keeping the seeds for a while. So I'm going to show y'all what the seeds look like. Because they kind of look like a pumpkin seed or maybe even a cantaloupe seed. It might be a different type of cantaloupe. And they using the official name on the. So I've been keeping them. And I am going to see if I can get these to grow this year. But I think he bought me one last year. They're so expensive. It's like $10 for something that's the size of a cantaloupe, a small cantaloupe at that. But it is so good. Okay. And look how many seeds I have. I'm gonna see if I can get one. I'm gonna put it on top and see if I can get it to do anything. Now I ain't gonna lie. Last year I threw some on the ground, but I didn't do any. I didn't water it. I didn't take care of it. I just threw some down there and said, I wonder if it'll grow. I didn't really garden last year. I just threw some of these out down there. But I am gonna see if I can get. They look at them. They look like pumpkin seeds. I think you could eat pumpkin seeds. I heard, but. And I don't know why I kept these. I think that's the same thing, just different. You see them? They look like the same thing, except I didn't dry them out. I'm scared of these things. Let me see. Oh, Lordy. They look a different color and everything. Oh, they look scary. I think what happened with these, and these are the same seeds, by the way. But I think what happened, these I dried them out, and then I put them away. And these came directly out of the melon, and we didn't dry them out. And so they look completely different. I'm going to try to see if I can grow them. See what comes up. If nothing come up, no foul, right? But I am going to do that this year. Okay, so anyway, we're going to let that cabbage. So the way that I showed y'all, that should grow. We're gonna keep up with it every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, whether something pop up or not. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna show it to y'all. And if nothing pop up in 2 weeks, then it's a bust, right? But if something pop up, then we're gonna follow it through its whole span. I'm not gonna add any liquid to that bottle, so it should take us from seed. I put one seed on it. Maybe I should put two just in case. But I put a seed on there. And I'm not going to top it off or anything. So this is called the cracky. If I'm correct, it's the cracky method, okay? That means with water, what happened, the roots will follow the nutrients. And as long as the nutrients go, the roots itself will follow and follow and follow and follow. And there should be enough nutrient in order to bring this to harvest. Now, There will be signs if I need to add more nutrients to it. Like it'll be signs. It'll show on the leaves, and we'll follow that as well. Okay. But there are some other ways that I'm gonna do, and Leek, you want to do me a favor?
Huh?
You want to go ask Pop Pop for tape? Say, Pop Pop, my mom need tape.
But can't get them.
Yeah, I can get that for you as soon as you go get the tape. Can you go get the tape for Mama? Say, my mom need tape. Okay? Okay. Tell them it's on my side of the bed. Say, my mom says it's on her side of the bed. So when you do it this method, right? I'm only gonna use water, but you still need a medium here, right? Because it's inside, encased in something. And so you could use, people use different things to keep the roots, make sure the roots are kind of covered. I didn't want to go that route. If I'm gonna do that, I will have to use soil. if I gotta buy other things like different type of balls or things like that, to me that means I gotta put more money out. And if I gotta do that, I could buy dirt, or I can grab some dirt out my backyard. You know what I mean? So I'm not going that route. But I can use soil. The thing is, and this is going outside, so I can use soil. But if it was indoors, I'm not using no soil indoors. Okay? Yeah, I don't want to use soil indoors. So there are gonna be quite a few ways we're gonna be doing this. I am gonna be growing. I'm about to sow some grow bags because I didn't want to buy them. And the reason I didn't want to buy them is because I'm poor, okay? I'm poor, and I can always buy fabric and sew some grow bags. But the truth is, the grow bags, the bigger the grow bag is, the more it costs. And yeah, and I had some fabrics already, you know. Nikki, you came back with candy. What a tape. Huh? Did you even ask him for the tape, Leaky?
He said that he don't know what's the tape.
Did you tell him I told you the tape was on my side of bed? You come here with my candy so you can eat my candy. I'm going to give you one. How many I have left? I only have 2 left, Leaky. Here.
Thanks.
You talking about some thanks, huh? I asked him to go get one thing. He came back with candy so he could eat my candy. He lucky I shared with him because he shared with me. Huh? Mm-hmm. I love you. You love me too? Okay, thanks. You can't get no more of my candy because I only got 1 left. Don't not go get my other candy, Leaky. See, he saw my whole bag of candy. My grandson, y'all. That's my grandson. Oh, Lord, he's spoiled. I'm shocked. I was going to call him to help me do the garden. When we go out in the garden, he will help, but I didn't need him in my kitchen because I'm cooking red beans and rice, okay? It's in the crock pot. Smell good in here. Okay. I'm going to put this back. Y'all, I should follow one of these, right? I should. Okay, so we did find that most of these were no good. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. So I'm going to add a couple of these seeds. I'm not going to waste these, okay? Don't be wasteful. Don't be wasteful. Put a seed or 2 on there, okay? See? They still wet. I'm going to show y'all. See? Really wet. It soaked up the water, just like I knew it would. And just throw a seed or 2. I'm going to come back in a week and see if they do anything. Oh, I'm going to be excited if they do something because I'm going to grow all of them. I need to find out what it is, though. If I don't know what it is, I don't know if I could grow it in the shade or the sun. I know they told my husband, they wouldn't tell my husband what they were. Or, I'm going to be honest, hubby don't like to ask questions. When I'm like, hey, babe, ask him what this called. And when I ask him, what they say? Oh, they, he told me whatever was on the sign. I said, that's not what it's called, though. I think, on the sign it says some type of like a melon. It's like, but that's not what it's called. I need to know what it's called so I can know how to grow it. Of course, they don't want me to grow it, right? Because if I grow it, then I won't be buying it. But I would like to grow it. Okay. Just like in Louisiana, we call things, well, I don't think it's just Louisiana. I think all across this country, people call things different things, right? Like, for instance, we call, what is it called? Oh my God. Can't even think. Trying to picture what I was thinking about, but it has a Spanish name. So when I asked them for it up here, they didn't know what it was, and because, damn, what is it called? It's like a type of squash. Can't think of it right now. Okay, y'all. This is a failed, as far as I'm concerned. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Okay. When I get the tape, which my grandson is not going to bring it back. Okay. Because he's just not. I'm going to I'm just going to put some tape around this area. Because it's sharp. It's not that bad, though. But I need to put some tape around there. So it will grip. When I put this in, it will just hold it. Okay. Once I put that in, I am going to fill this up with water. I guess I'm going to have to put soil in this because I am not buying anything else. Because this is not the way I'm growing this year. If I was growing it this way this year, I would. But I'm not, okay? I could actually use fabric, but I don't want to do that. If you use fabric, you got to make sure that it's not dyed or any chemical treated. It's best if it's like burlap, cotton, undyed, untreated cotton, and yes, so I could use fabric. I do have some burlap, and I also have what's the other fabric that I have that it will work in my garden, which that's what I'm making my grow bags with. And the only reason I'm doing grow bags is for mint. Mint grows back over and over, but mint is very invasive. That means you could grow mint on one side of your yard, and in a couple of years, it will be all over your yard. In a couple of years, it'll be on the other side of the yard. It's really invasive. It grows, and once it catches, if you grow it in your yard on the ground, it will be something that you may not never be able to get rid of. Okay? So I'm going to grow that in a grow bag. And I want to do my potatoes, and I do want to do it in a grow bag. And maybe the carrots also. I don't want to really dig nothing deep in the ground. So I'm going to do those in grow bags. And so I'm going to make the grow bags. And most of my hydroponics will be in a bucket, and it will be stackable. I'll show y'all that next time. I do have the bucket over there with a lid. Hubby we're gonna do the testing, and I may show y'all when he testing it, or maybe I'll record it and show y'all after, because it seems like when I'm doing it live, everything falls apart. Okay, which I'm okay with. I don't have no problem with that. But hubby and I, when we start doing things together, and I'll suggest one way, he want to do it the other way, then we get in arguments. Okay, little disagreements. Put it like that. I'll be like, then of course, I gotta let him do it the way he want to do it, and then he ends up doing it the way I want to do it, because I'm always right. Why? Because I'm the wife. That's why. I'm kind of joking, but not really, okay? I'm the one that did the research. I'm the one telling him how to do it, and then he'll do it his way. Now, if I ask him for help like I did today, I'm not arguing about the way he did it, because it worked, right? I'm just not, I don't want to, that's not the way I want to do it. And so, even though it worked, okay, my kids then took my screws. I tried it before. I didn't need them. Let me put all this stuff away. I'm going to put this away. I didn't even want to cut this, And I do have some more of these things to clean out. He was asking me why I was keeping trash, like banana peels, orange peels, and all those things. I was keeping them in a separate bag. And then he just took it and threw it away. I was keeping a whole bucket filled with eggshells. And then he don't be caring. I be sitting them there, and then he'll look at it and say, oh, this trash. And he puts it in the trash. And I don't complain. I be complaining without him knowing. Okay? I be complaining without him knowing. But I ain't gonna complain with him knowing, okay? I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it under my breath. Okay? Be thinking he knew I was saving all them eggshells. He done threw my eggshells away. But I just let it go. Because what? It's just eggshells. But the truth is, that's the stuff for the garden. That's the where I don't have to buy fertilizer. Where I don't have to buy bone meal. Where I don't have to buy worm casting. Where I don't have to buy, nitrogen. Things to put in the soil. I won't have to buy it because I'm creating it in our own soil, native to our area. I go and dump it in the yard, cover it up. But I never get to do that because I'm not going to go and take 2 eggshells and put it in the yard, right? You wait until you got at least 6. At least 6 shells. Can he let me get 6 so I can put it out there? But hubby just throws it away. He puts it in the trash. And then I can't argue about it because essentially I guess it's trash. Okay? But I can't argue under my breath, okay? Don't let him know. I don't want him to know I'm mad. I'm not really mad. I just want to be mad for nothing. You can get strawberries. Okay, I read that already. Let me see. Okay, how you doing? What's going on, Black Beauty? D-Nice said organic fertilizer. That's right, compost. That's right. But hubby, D-Nice hubby, he don't see it that way. I would have to actually hide it from him. And I tried it. I had all these bottles hidden. Y'all, I'm not joking. They was on the side of my bed, grouping up. And then one day he saw them and he picked them up and he was taking them to the trash. I said, hey, what you doing? Those are my bottles for gardening. And so he brought them downstairs and put them to the side for me, right? And then they was in one spot, and I saw him. I said, okay, cool. He didn't throw them away. But then I saw them working their way closer to the back door. The closer to the back door they got, I knew eventually they're going to end out in the trash. So today when I went over there to grab them, I couldn't find them. I was like, oh, snap. He done took them to the trash. But he didn't, okay? But they was closer and closer to the back door. Y'all know y'all do that, okay? He probably was thinking, she not going to really use these bottles. I'm putting them in the trash. That's what he was thinking. I don't blame him. Some things I do kind of... Actually, no, I don't. Unless it's fabric or something like that, I don't have trash laying around the house. Just because he considered it trash don't make it trash, right? When he saw these, he took a picture of it and told me to come get it. He's like, it's ready. I'm like, it's not ready, baby. He thought something was wrong with him. Look, he thought, because they was first looked like this, like a regular bean, and then they started looking like that. He's like, something wrong with them. I'm gonna throw them away. Nothing wrong with them, baby. They doing what they supposed to do. my husband's funny, y'all. He's funny like that. I might have to get him into gardening though. Okay, he's into fishing. So I'm gonna cover this up. This was a fail though, okay? Only a few of them actually worked. But I kind of wasn't surprised. The seeds were old, okay? I'm not going to throw those away though because I am going to use And that's that. I shouldn't be doing that. Reusing the cotton. See that one? It was only 2 of them in this whole thing that sprouted. Actually, wait, I see some underneath that sprouted. Wait a minute. Look, right there. See that one? Right here, that one sprouted. That was underneath. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me look. I'm not going through. There's too many seeds to be caring if 1 or 2 sprout. Okay? To be honest, 1 or 2 sprout, to me, that's a fail. I ain't got time to be looking for the ones that sprouted versus the ones that didn't sprout. Okay? I'm going to throw them in the backyard. If they grow something and I see it, I'll go back there and harvest it. But other than that, I ain't got time for that. Hubby gonna be mad at me. Okay. So I gotta get the kitchen back in order because he's gonna be mad at me. Okay, I'm in this. Listen, 2 weeks we will be back live to show y'all the update of this. If it worked, we'll do the others. I will be doing the others though without maybe I'll record it and make it a recording. This was supposed to be a very short video until everything started to go sideways on me. I burned myself. And I couldn't find some items that I shouldn't have needed. Let me throw this over there. Okay. Anyway, you fish as well? Yeah, I see that some of them germinated, but most of them didn't. David say, chop up an apple, put a little in a bag, pour some water on it, and cover it for a couple of weeks. Oh, I'm going to do that. I do have some orange peels on the side of my bed upstairs that's drying up. Because, like I said, he would throw it away if he saw it. What you think? So I'm going to put that in the soil as well. I don't have any eggs because he threw my eggshells away. Let me show you. I started putting the eggshell in here. Look, I have to put it in here because we make eggs almost every weekend, definitely. Sometimes during the week, always have eggshells. Hubby throws them away. Even if I save them, sometimes what I'll do is throw them in the sink, right? I just throw them in the sink. And then he'll take them out the sink and put them in the trash. I'm like, babe, I put them in there so I could sharpen the blade in the garbage disposal. But he'll take them out. He's like, that's trash. But it's weird because the garbage disposal is for things like that anyway, right? But I don't know. Okay. So it's hard to save the apple peels. My grandson eat lots of fruits. We have some oranges right here, bananas, grapes and things like that. But hubby won't let them the peels and stuff sit around long enough so I can grab them and put them out in the yard. And it's too cold, I can't go. The ground is still frozen, so it's not, it's not workable for me to really just go out there and just throw it out there. I was gonna make a compost, get a big trash bag. Like I've been looking at videos for a couple of years where they show you how to make the compost and what they call it, black gold. And I was like, oh, I could do that. My husband took my soil that I bought a couple of years ago, big bags. I bought it when it was on sale. And then it was sitting out there in the bag for like a year. Unopened. It wasn't open or nothing. It was just sitting stacked on top of each other. And one day I went out there last year and I was like, where's my soil? And he said, I put it out in the yard. He took the bags and put the soil all around the house, all around the yard. And I was like, hey, that soil wasn't for that, right? I was like, you know, that was $50. That's $50. That like a couple of $100 worth of soil, and you just do it in the yard. Ain't nothing I can say. What can I say? It's already done. I was like, that was like gardening soil. You don't use it the way he just dumped it. He put it in the. He just dumped it out there. Now the grass not growing. I was like, you gonna kill the grass? I guess he thought it was just regular dirt, and because he did ask me why would I buy dirt. I'm like, I didn't buy dirt. I bought soil, fertilizer. I had manure out there and everything, and he just dumped it in the yard. That's what my hubby did, y'all. And I can't complain. It's his money, okay? He make the money, so I just want him to know, and I told him. I said, it's okay, pay. But when I need $150 for some dirt, just know that I'm gonna need $150 for some dirt. That stuff is expensive. That's why I'm deciding to do hydroponics. Yes, people say it's more apple vinegar. Oh, I did hear about that. I did. Okay. Thank you for the advice. You got a channel. Put the container with the chopped up apple slices in a dark, in a cool place. Once it's ready, mix a teaspoon or gallon of water. Okay, I got your advice, baby. I'm gonna keep up. Hey, Abitai, how you doing? Cause that's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the body butter, girl. If you gonna make, I need some hair butter. Okay, I think. Do you make it for the hair too, girl? Oh, I ain't gonna tell you, girl. My hair dry, girl. I feel it all dry. I feel dry over here. Okay. I need to follow. Do you have y'all be knowing what y'all talking about? I hope y'all have channels. Y'all may have channels. I'm gonna look right now. Let me go see. How do I check my phone? I can't find no. I see your name, but I can't. I don't know how to do it from my phone. I'll be honest. I'm not good with the phone. Okay. My mom had it healthiest plants with just eggshells and water. You're extracting seeds from a strawberry. That's what I'm talking about. I've seen a couple of people do it. It wasn't strawberries. I know how to do the strawberries. You ever seen how they do the blueberries? Where they take the blueberry and it don't even matter if it's frozen or not, and then they put it in a blender and blend it all up, and then they end up with the seeds, which are tiny as well. And that's what I wanted to try to grow. So like some blueberries, a pineapple. But I heard, and I wanted to try oranges, but I heard that it takes years for oranges to really be, like if I buy a little small orange tree, I heard it could be like 5+ years to see some fruit on it. And I'm impatient. Be honest. I'm too impatient for that, okay? I know that sounds bad, because you think in 5 years come and you know, it come and go real quick. But for me to continue doing something and take care of it, I have to see some progress. I have to see something. That's what got me into gardening, right? The first year I grew things that I liked, and really was okra. I really was paying more attention to my bell peppers and my okra than anything else. I ain't gonna, like, I kind of let the other things fall to the side. Even though I had a nice harvest, it would have been a better harvest if I cared about them. But I didn't really care about them. I only cared about that okra and those bell peppers. Okay, I had a lot of tomatoes. I would let people come and pick them. I was like, yeah. I'm like, if y'all want some tomatoes, you can just grab them. I told y'all I gave away cucumbers until I tasted one of them, and it was so good I wanted my cucumbers back. I hated the fact that I gave so many away, because I didn't even try any of them. And then when I tried that one cucumber, it was so good that I have lots of cucumbers now. I'm gonna do all of them. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a lot of cucumbers, a lot of bell peppers, and the greens and stuff like that. I like that. I'm definitely doing okra. Okay, because you can't find okra up here, not fresh okra, and something else. Oh, and my watermelon. I told y'all the one watermelon that I actually grew, it grew, and then some animal came out of my backyard and bit right into it. Just ate my watermelon. It was looking so good. I kept looking at it, and I kept saying I'm going to let it go longer and longer, and then whatever came back out of them woods, whether it was a deer or fox, got all kinds of things in the back. Whatever came, it bit right into my watermelon. I didn't even get to taste it. I was so mad. Yeah, I can't see too much neither. I have a pineapple plant I've been growing for a couple of years. I'm waiting for the slips and pubs. The slips and the pubs come from the sides of the pineapple stalk. I initially bought the pineapple. Oh, okay. I saw where people, so people take the top of a pineapple that they buy and they grow it. Now, this is my question. Do that one, because it looked like when they do it that way, it only grows one pineapple, which I'm okay with, right? That one top only will grow one pineapple. I'm wondering, is there a way where I can grow where one plant grows a lot of pineapples? Or is each plant only, like one cabbage seed grows one head of cabbage, which is good, right? It ends up being a large head. Is that how pineapple is? Because I've been doing research and looking different things up. That's how I know what I need to grow this weekend. So I will be doing the cabbage, the lettuce, the peas, and, I don't even know how to cook radish. I don't even know what you put radish in, so I'm not growing. I had said I was going to just grow a lot of things, but then I said, nah, okay? If I don't eat it, I'm not, if me, hubby, or the children don't eat it, I'm not growing it, okay? But some of those things you could grow all year long, especially in the cold months. Peas and things like that, lettuce don't like heat though. They'll bolt. Okay, y'all. Sorry. I'm putting everything back in order. Y'all, when I pulled on that drawer, the drawer kind of fell off the bracket some kind of way. I don't know why that happened to me. Hubby gonna have to come fix it. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I did put the nutrients in here. I need to do some research on this because I only got this because it was at the store. I'm going to look online and see if anybody here on YouTube used it and see what they say about it. But 1 squeeze equals 1 dose, and 1 dose goes in a gallon. And that this would last all year long, okay? And possibly next year too. I am going to be growing in 5-gallon buckets. And I'm going to be doing, I think, 1, 2, 3, about 5, 1, 2, either 4 or 5 plants in each 5-gallon bucket. And then I'm going to stack them. And so that's how I'm doing most of my growth this year. So we bought some tools. I'll show y'all what we bought. Let me see. Okay, so we got the buckets, and then I had hubby buy this steel hole saw set, and what it goes on a drill, and you take this and you make the holes. Okay. And so I actually gonna be following a YouTube. I looked at a lot of YouTube videos, and so it's like I'm doing a combination of people videos to fit my yard and and what I want to do. And so I'm gonna need him to do this because I don't know anything about this. Okay. That's the only reason we're not doing it this weekend. Remember when I wanted hubby to make my bucket for my wine making, and he still haven't made it. That's what I'm saying. So the truth is, if I need him to do it for me, then it might be forever until I act like I'm gonna go do it, and then he'll come and say, I'm gonna get it, and then he'll do it, right? That's the way it works. Okay, that's the way it works. Yeah, so he got this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not sure if you ever seen, but they have buckets, right? And instead of, I saw what people did the cracking method by using a lid to put the plants, but I'm gonna put the plants on the side of the bucket, going around the bucket, and then I am going to put the plants in the holes going around, and that's why I'm gonna be able to put like 5 to 6 plants in each bucket. There's some videos that did it that way. And so now there are videos where they use the top, but then that's a waste, right? You have this full bucket filled with water and only 1 or 2 plants at the top. When you can use the entire bucket around the bucket. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. I don't want to bring the bucket because it's over there somewhere, but let's say this is the bucket, right? And instead of, people was using the top of the bucket to drill a hole and grow their plant from the top. But now what they're doing is taking the bucket and putting a hole here and a hole here and a hole here, around the bucket, and then growing the plants from the side of the bucket, which means you get more growing space. And on top of that, if you wanted to, you can grow at the top. But because I'm gonna be stacking them, I'm not gonna grow at the top, right? So I'm gonna stack the buckets on top of each other, and around each of the buckets will be where the plants are growing. And so that's why we needed this to make the holes. And I'm gonna put the plants. I already decided how I'm gonna use. So they use the pool noodle. So I do have the pool noodle over there in order to put. Cause I could have used the pool noodle for this too. Yeah, I could have put. Cut a little piece of the pool noodle to fit in here, and then put the plant inside of the pool noodle, and that would work too. But I wasn't prepared to do that, okay? Because this worked yesterday when I did this early with the cotton ball. It worked, and today it wouldn't work. But anyway, so that's how they do it. I didn't say F you. Who said F you? Oh, somebody said F you, girl. Don't be worrying about it, girl. You must. I'm trying to get everybody who follow me, younger people, and everybody to garden, to grow one thing. If they could grow one thing. And I want it to be something that they will eat, even if it's herbs, right? Herbs are expensive. You ever went and bought some thyme or some basil? I'm talking about fresh. That stuff is expensive, okay? You only get like a twig of thyme, and that should be like $7. $7. I remember when it was $4, I thought it was expensive. It's just a twig. A twig. Thyme is invasive too. You grow thyme, you better put it in a container, because it's one of them things, it grows back every year. Okay, that's the good thing about thyme. If I'm correct, is it thyme? Yeah, thyme grows back every year. Even if you let it dry out 1 year where you didn't take care of it, like I did, I was shocked the next year that stuff was. I was like, wait a minute. I hadn't watered it in like 2 years, but the 2 years where I didn't water it, it kept coming back. And I was like, thankful that I planted it in a container. Okay, because that's where I was putting my herbs, in a container at the time. I'm thankful I put it in a container. That stuff would be overtaking my yard by now. Um, it, even if you grow, once you grow something that you eat, then you might really like growing, especially if it's easy and simple. But I enjoyed going in the backyard, watering my plants and things like that. I enjoyed that. Um, but I since learned that I should have been doing it either early morning. Normally, what I was doing it was late night. Sometimes I was doing it in the middle of the day though, and I found out that that may not have been a good idea. I've been learning, listening to a lot of videos, and I've been learning about, like y'all was saying, how to feed the plants with carbon, nitrates, and different. Like, I didn't know that before. I never saw. My dad may have done it. Like, I used to see my dad using vegetables and fruits, but I didn't know he was doing that for his garden. It looked like, I thought he was feeding the earthworms, which that's what I think my dad used to do. He used to go to a portion in the backyard and throw certain foods back there. And now that I think about it, he was growing that what they call the black gold. That's what that area would look like. And it would be filled with earthworms. And so my dad would go back there and dig up his earthworms when he wanted to go fishing from that spot. And so I always thought, and maybe I'm right, maybe I always thought that he was just, growing earthworms. And that was his earthworm pile. But now, he may have been also using that soil for his garden. Now that I'm looking at these videos and seeing how people doing things. But I don't know, okay? So I'm learning a lot. Use that twig to start a plant. Yeah, like I'm learning a lot. People using different. I saw a woman go to like a Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up little leaves. These are plants though. These are like those, what they call them? Succulents. What they call them? Start with an S. Succulents. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which I've always looked at and thought they were pretty. They kind of small, pretty. And even aloe vera, I think she did it with an aloe vera plant, which I was shocked. But she picked up just the leaf. The leaf had fallen off the plant. It was on the ground, and she picked them up and brought them home and sat them. Just put the leaf in the soil, on top of the soil, and the thing grew. I was like, wait a minute, you could grow plants from a leaf of a plant? And apparently so. Apparently so, you could grow a plant from a leaf of a plant. Those succulents, is that what they call those things? I do that all the time to propagate them. Wow. That may have been you. I need to, because I am subscribed. I gotta come and see. How do I find? I don't know how to do it from my phone. But I will come back to this video, you and David, okay? If y'all have channels, I promise I'm gonna follow y'all, okay? Especially if y'all talking about gardening, because I like to follow people who follow me anyway, okay? Hopefully y'all got some information that y'all gonna share and help me out, okay? But I'm about to go, y'all. This video is long as crap. And for those of you who know me, y'all know it. I don't usually use the word crap, okay? I'm being good right now. I'm being good because this is a gardening video. As long as crap. My red beans, let me see. Oh, they smell good. Okay. The beans was put on late though. Normally we put the beans on the night before and it'd be in a crock pot the whole night. And then when we wake up in the morning, I'll season them, put meat in them and things like that. But it looks like hubby put these on. I don't know when he put them on. He was supposed to put them on last night, but I know they wasn't on because I didn't smell them, right? I would have woke up smelling them in the middle of the night. So I'm assuming these beans haven't been on but maybe a few hours now. Okay. When you're from New Orleans, baby, we cook beans and rice, baby. That's one of our things. Okay, they gotta be cooked right though, Lena. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Lena. They gotta be. These beans gotta be cooked right. They they cannot be hard. They gotta be soft. They gotta burst. They burst open. I'm about to put a bay leaf in them because hubby be forgetting. So normally he don't cook beans, okay? He just put them on for me. And he'll call that cooking though. He'll say, I cooked the beans. And then he tell me he cooked the beans. And be like, you cooked the beans? Yeah, I cooked the beans. I'm like, what you put in them? Bay leaves are expensive. We have a bay leaf tree where I'm from, but you're right. You just have to put one or two in the pot. I was gonna look. That's what I wanted to look up too, to see if I can grow a bay leaf tree and how long that'll take. It does take a while though. Okay. But anyway, but remember, bay leaves, you eat the leaves. You don't eat the leaf. You just flavor everything with the leaf. He'll say he cooked it. Now I'm gonna give him props because I have to, right? He'll put it in a pot, put the water in the pot. But and sometimes if I don't feel well, he'll put meat in the pot, some bacon, or piece of ham hock or something, that I may have in there. He'll throw it in there. But I have to come down and put the salt and the pepper and, put the Trinity in it. That's the bell pepper, the onion, and the celery. You know what I mean? And even if he put that in there, even if he did, which he don't most of the time, I'm the one who cut it up. I cut all that stuff up once a month, cut it up, put it in the freezer so we could just grab it, put it in the pot. You can't really mess up beans though, unless the beans are old. Okay. Hubby learning how to make the green beans though. We don't soak our beans first. Yeah. We don't soak our beans first. Especially if we cook them in a crock pot. You don't have to because they cook a very long time. And if you don't cook them, we still don't soak. We don't soak no beans where I'm from. I only start hearing about that because it says it on the bag. Okay? It says it on the bag, and but I ain't never seen nobody in my family soak no beans, girl. We ain't never soaked no beans. And we cook all the beans, okay? The green beans, the baked beans, the pinto beans, the great northerners, those are the white beans. The kidney beans, which is my favorites, that's the red beans. I never had any black beans. I might try them. I have to see what people say about them. I don't know why I never see nobody cook no black beans where I'm from, but yeah, we don't. Does your bay have black seeds? Probably easy to take a cutting. I don't know. Oh, you talking about the bay leaf tree? I don't know. I have to talk to one of my cousins and ask them, because usually that's who will send me. They'll send me some bay leaves off the tree. It don't be dried, and it be fresh cuttings off the tree, and you can make tea with it. So that's what my parents used to use if you had a cold or many illnesses. They'll take the bay leaf, and it tastes pretty good. The bay leaf, the tea from bay leaf. But see, I don't know much about trees. I'm gonna have to follow you, Deep Nice. So you saying if I get a few twigs from a tree? Because I did see where people take one pieces of trees and attach them to other trees. Is that what you're talking about? I'm about to do some more research. I have seen it though, and I know we have a guy who be over here, Vic. And Vic told me to do something like that too, which I did see it before. I just never done it. And I think he said he did it. I think Vic said, he He told me, Bob, I know what I'm doing, Bob. I know what I'm talking about. I kept saying, you don't know what you're talking about. He was like, I know what I'm talking about. He said, I did it. And I and I said, okay. I have seen videos of it, but I've never done it. I haven't ventured into the trees yet. I want to, though. I really want to, but first of all, trees cost a lot of money. So the smaller you get it, the better. I wish I could grow a tree from a seed, but apparently Vic said it takes 50 years to grow a pecan tree. No, that wasn't Vic. That was some dude, which I do believe. I guess I believe him, right? He told me 50 years. I was like, if I grow a tree right now, it's going to take 50 years to get one pecan? He said, yes. I kind of believe him, okay? Just place it in a moist medium and allow root to form. What? I'm going to follow your instructions. Listen, you're going to have to come over when I'm doing a live stream where people could come up and we could talk about growing and things, and then you could come give me some advice. And because I would definitely love to grow some trees, okay? I definitely would like some berries, but definitely orange tree. We have a tangerine tree at home in our yard. I'm talking about the oranges do not taste anything like the oranges you buy at the store, okay? They come off the tree and they're sweet. They hit the ground, they're extra sweet. If they stay on the ground too long, then, you know, they kind of rot. But they're so good. And then I buy these things like we have, my son bought this California mandarins. And sometimes they may be sweet and sometimes they just not. They be bitter. I'm being paid all this money for a couple of oranges and they be bitter. I'm about to open one now. They smell good though, but they don't taste good. It tastes like something went wrong. What about navy bean? Oh yes, I like navy beans and lima beans. They got the baby limas and the regular limas. We eat those. And they do have, I did see where I could buy those, where I can grow them. But I didn't choose them. What did I choose? Oh, I didn't even pay for any of them. They sitting in the cart. I forgot to, now that I think about it, I didn't pay for any of that stuff. I'm going to have to go back to that site. Should be on my iPad in one of my, thank you for reminding me about that. I put some beans in my cart. And I think it was a couple of tomatoes I had never heard of, like this cherry. It was like a cherry tomato. Nah, it was something else. I have never heard of it. And they say that it's sweet and tastes like pineapple. And so I went to that site to go and buy them so I could taste them. And then I never paid for the stuff. So yeah, because it looked like nice. The beans that you saw growing, sprouting, it looked like a regular bean, but those are green beans. So how would I grow a snap beans? Do I let it go to seed? Is that what you're saying? I've never let it go to seed. Actually, it dried out on me. I don't know what happened to those things, to be honest. If I be honest, I don't know. The peas, when I grew peas the first time, they didn't do well because I didn't know that they were supposed to, that it was a cold, sweet peas are for cold weather. And I was growing them in the dead of heat with lots of sun right in the front of my yard. And then when I saw them sprout, I was trying to let them get bigger. I found out all that was wrong. Everything I was doing was wrong. Like I was supposed to get them when they were smaller. Just like with my okra, the first part of my okra, I was letting them get long as they would get until I couldn't cut into them. And then I realized, oh my God, I'm supposed to catch them when they're smaller. So I learned a lot by making mistakes. And since I don't want to make a lot of mistakes, I've been learning, listening to looking at videos, listening to people, and taking their advice. So I did buy some, which I regret buying, but I wanted to buy. Let me show you what I got. Hold up. So the reason I bought these is because I just felt like it's almost like guaranteed. But I did see a lot of videos told me I can get these. Just go to the store and buy sweet potatoes and make slips out of the sweet potatoes, and then I can grow a lot. Cause look, I paid $4 and all I got was 2. And they're not even big. Look at that. So now I have to read to see, do I make slips out of this? What I do with this? Do I just grow this in the ground and hope? Or I think I should let it grow and grow some slips, right? And then from there, or maybe is this different than a regular potato? I'm wasting my money. But I didn't see any yams or sweet potatoes, right? In the store that I've been to. So that's why. Look at that. And then what else I got? I got seed potatoes. These are red Norlands. And they only give you 4. This one only have a couple of eyes on it. This one have a couple of eyes. So I'm about to put this in some soil so I can get some slips off of that soon. But it says full sun, so they say early summer to fall. Oh, wait. How long it take to harvest, though? Oh, my God. Am I running late? That's why I got to do this now, right? I didn't read that before. But I have to... And what else I got? And then I got these onions. So I do have green onion from seed. But then I wasn't sure how to get a full bulb. Because when I did grow onions a couple of years ago. But they didn't get big. So I ate the greenery. Because you can eat the greenery, which is green onion, right? But I was trying to get bulbs, nice size bulbs, and it didn't work out for me. So at least they gave me a mixture. And I'm gonna try this year. Okay. And it was $4. I didn't think it was that much. So this is I got 60 and it's a mixture. But I wasn't happy about I wasn't happy about this one, okay? I was not happy about getting just 2 seeds. And I didn't even realize that I was only getting 2. I saw the price. I picked it up because I had already looked at these and I assumed I was getting a lot. The white potatoes you place on a sunny windowsill and let the eyes grow and then plant them in the soil. Yeah, they only gave me 2. You see that? 2. So I want to have it grow and then take the slips, because I definitely want a lot of sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. You can do all kinds of things with sweet potatoes. You can make you some, sweet potato, make sweet potato pies. You can make all kinds of desserts, right? Yeah, there's a lot you can do with sweet potatoes. You can make them just like potatoes, right? A mashed potato, but you use sweet potatoes and make it like a dessert. It's a lot. And the seed potatoes, though, when I grew potatoes before, I just took potatoes out my house. But I did them wrong. I did it wrong. I just planted them, and I think that the soil has to be a certain type of soil. So I don't know what happened. Like, there was no greenery. No greenery popped up from them potatoes. I don't know what they... And I ain't gonna lie, they may have that whole ground back there may be filled with potatoes. I wouldn't know it. I never dug it up to look. I didn't see no greenery popped up, so I assumed they didn't grow. There was no greenery. Okay? So, it was in the dead of summer, though. And I found out that some of these things shouldn't be in the dead of summer in full-fledged sunlight. And this says full sunlight, though. But it says harvest in early summer. So this sounds like it needed to be growing like already. Looks like I'm late on this. It says it's harvest in early summer. That means I only got a couple of months. And how long do it need? Oh, it says it need to be 12 inches in depth. Wait, what? That might be the problem too. When I planted them last time, I don't think I did them in that much soil, so that might be what it is too. Does the white potatoes have little? Yeah, I see the little eyes on it. I see a few. I see a couple of them on there. Let me show it to you. Let's see. See, a couple of eyes there. Right there. Yeah, so they have a couple of eyes on them. But I seen somebody, what I saw them do is put it in the dirt and then let the greenery pop up, right? And then once the greenery pop up, though, which is the slips, they then cut them, because the way it slips and the tubers and run, they then made more slips that ended up making a whole lot of slips. And then so that's how you end up with a lot of potatoes. But if I just grow these down, even though it's gonna grow a few, it'll be some potatoes. It'll be a nice amount, but I could get a lot more by taking the slips and then growing them in each slip in a different growing bag or area. And so that's what I saw. What's for, wait. You talking about the sweet potatoes? Wait, it's time for white potatoes. Sweet potatoes will be a little later. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay. So this says, so the white potatoes, am I late? Am I running late? If I'm running behind, but because they say harvest early summer to fall. I should have time on that, right? Now the sweet potato says same thing. Do they have eyes on these? I don't see no eyes on these. I don't know how the sweet potatoes run. I don't want to buy no plants. But if I have to with the potatoes, I may. But okay, y'all. I said I was gonna go. I'm standing here. Okay, so you said it's time for white potatoes. Sweet potatoes will be later. Okay. Okay, I got what you're saying. You say you grow the white potatoes differently than the sweet potatoes. Okay, I got you. It's time now in your area. And you in 8B and I'm in 9. I think I'm in 9A or 9B. Let me look. But it's about the same. You just have, let me see. I think I'm in zone 9A. It's not telling me on here. I'm either in 9A or 9B. 9A or 9B. I'll look it up again, but I think it's 9B. David is so right though. He telling the truth. He said, "Mom, you need the Farmer's Almanac so you can know what you're doing." And you are right. That means I have to read though, David. God darn it. Oh man, they say we don't like to read, baby. I ain't gonna even tell no lie. I do need that Farmer's Almanac. David gonna have me going to the library. I'm going to the library to get the Farmer's Almanac. That is crazy. Wait a minute. Trying to put this back in his bag. Wait a minute. David, you right though. You ain't saying nothing wrong. Yeah, I'm in Delaware. Isn't that 9? No, Delaware, I think it said it was 9. Like 9. I'm above you. Please don't tell me I'm wrong. I looked that up. I don't think it said 6. I thought it said 9. You confused me because it could have said 6. I might be reading it upside down. Oh, man. I don't know why, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me, so, okay, you might be right. Our people are farmers. My dad farmed all my life. My grandmother farmed all my life, you know. We just gotten away from it. We don't eat good food anymore. We don't even want to cook no more, right? We don't want to cook. It's a lot of things we're not doing anymore, and we do need to get. It's 7A. Maybe I'm in. Well, I'm gonna go with you. You said D nice, okay? Cause I have a bad memory. I don't know why. I don't remember it being 6, but I definitely could have sworn it was like. I think the guy who said he was a 9, he was in Jersey, right? And you say you in what 8? So I guess maybe I'm in 7. That makes sense. Google says coastal is 7B. Okay, that might be right. I don't know what coastal mean, but what you mean on the coast? You men, yeah, you know a little more than I don't know much about what you're talking about right now, but okay. You sound like my husband talk about some coast. When he going fishing, talking about I'm going on the coast. He start talking about when the tide will be in and when the tide going out. He be like, we going fishing, we gotta be there by 5. Be like 5 a.m. He said, yeah. Why? The tide coming in. The next time we go fishing, he said, we got to be there by 5. I say 5 a.m. He said, no, 5 p.m. He said, the tide coming in. I'm like, wait. Last time the tide came in at 5 a.m., you said the tide coming in at 5 p.m.? And yeah. I guess it has something to do with what time of the year it is and the earth and I think it all reverts back to that farmer's almanac, right? Which is amazing. The coast of Delaware? Okay. I'm with you. Whatever you tell me it is, I believe you. I don't have it in front of me. That's why, I have a bad memory when it comes to things like that. And the pack is not telling me. Like right now, it used to tell you, but now it's only showing colors. Let me show you. It used to tell you, like it used to tell me. And see, like you mentioned the coast, but you see the packet don't really go by what coast you're on. It goes by, like it's doing like that. So, and I thought I was with South Carolina because it kind of goes up in that little hook right there. In Delaware, it's kind of like in that hook right there, in between. I think. I'm not. Don't call me on that neither. Look, I live in Delaware, but I'm not from here. But I think it's somewhere in that blue pink. Like, I think Delaware is like a little bit of blue and a little bit of pink. Oh, you're in Tennessee? Is Delaware the pink? But where is New York? I thought, isn't that right there? That yellow is New York, right? The yellow is New York. And then some of that pink is New Jersey, going over to Philadelphia. And so we may be a little bit of that pink, but right there at the tip of that blue. Let me see. See that blue? See that tip right there, that blue? That's Delaware right there. that maybe, like I thought it was like a little bit of that blue, maybe a little bit of that pink in there is Delaware. Oh, okay. 8A. Okay. Sounds good to me. Don't quote me on that neither, because like I said, geography and me, I'm from Louisiana. Now, you ask me where Louisiana is on this map, and I know that boot any day. You see what I'm saying? See that little part right there? Even though you can't really see the outline of the boot, I see Texas right there, and I see that little part of that little boot right there. You know? And then there's Florida. But Delaware somewhere, a little tiny little area right up in between that blue and that pink. Okay? Yeah, I thought it told me that it was 9. That's what I looked it up by my zip code. Like a month ago when I was, doing some research, and because one of them videos told me to check my zip code, they told me what site to go to and check it. And so I did, and I could have sworn it told me it was 9, like 9A, 9B, one of them. But, 9 is way down south? Oh, well, shit, I might be going, maybe that's the one I remember, because I did check Louisiana, too. Okay, I did check Louisiana as well. So maybe that's the one I'm remembering. Okay. Anyway, y'all listen, I'm gone. Because I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy having this conversation, okay? But I do have to, we don't have any rice. I just looked. We have this thing filled with rice, but we don't have no rice in it. And I don't think hubby know. Which means one of us have to go to the store and get some rice. Okay? But we will have this conversation again. Soon, as a matter of fact. Maybe this is the weekend. Maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Wait, tomorrow is Sunday, right? What today is? I think it's Saturday. Yeah. I'm supposed to be doing this YouTube award show, okay? Cussing some people out. But I haven't been feeling well in the last, I haven't been feeling well in the last couple of months because they cannot figure out my medication. The pain, okay? And I still didn't get my medication, the new medication. I ended up on the same medication because of the pharmacist. It's all messed up, but I feel a little better though, a little better. But I had to, either hubby or myself had to run to the store, okay? We will be talking about this again. I have another channel though that I want to do this on because I really don't want to do it on this channel because y'all know this is a channel where I be cussing people out, okay? But the channel where we do gardening, I don't want to cuss people out. I don't want to be cussing people out on the channel when I'm doing my gardening. So I do have another channel, but I'll link that, and then I will follow you too, okay? He said and you telling the truth, David. The real medicine is the food, and I'm learning that more and more. Cause you hear people say that, and then you be like, yeah, right. But the truth is, the herbs and things that we grow, and how more natural it is, the better we feel. So my leg was swollen. All I needed was vitamin D. Huh?
I got my second truck unlocked.
Huh? You got another one unlocked?
Yes, it's Avenger.
Avenger? Wow. You're doing such a great job.
We have one more truck unlocked.
You just got one more to get unlocked?
Yes. If we did it, then we can go to Molassport Connectable.
And you could go to Connectable?
Yes.
Yes?
And you can snap.
My mom is so excited for you. You're doing such a great job.
More come?
Yeah, I'm going to come, look. I'm coming. You're doing such a good job. Wait, baby. Mom got to stop this and tell people bye-bye, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Say it then.
Huh?
Say it.
Well, you say it for me. Say it in Spanish. Say, say hello, everybody. How you doing? Say it in Spanish. Hello. Say how you do. Say hello in Spanish.
Hello.
Do you not say everybody in Spanish yet? What you not say in Spanish?
I don't know what. I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah.
Well, what you know in Spanish?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Okay, my grandson come and grab me, y'all.
Oh, dang, you're about to go say it.
He want me to see him play this video game that he apparently unlocked.
Come on, Mama.
I'm coming. He trying to he want me to go and see him. He want me to come see him. And his what you want me to see?
My new truck I got.
You got a new truck. Okay, y'all. He want me to go and see his new truck on a video game that his daddy bought him for Christmas. He only get to play it like an hour a day.
No, my mommy bought it for Christmas.
Your mommy bought what for Christmas? Your mommy didn't buy the Xbox for Christmas?
Santa did.
Santa did? Okay. He said Santa did. Who mama told you? Well, who is Santa, Licky?
Santa means it's for Christmas.
Oh, Santa means for Christmas?
Yeah. When it's Christmas time, that means it's for Santa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Look, I told him who Santa was so long ago, but apparently he forgot. So I'm going to let him keep his Santa, baby. We're going to let him keep his Santa, okay? I'm shocked he told me that just now.
Come on, Mama.
Okay, Leaky. Wow. Okay, y'all. Bye, y'all, because he's not going to let me stay. Say bye-bye, everybody. Let me say.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.